Good morning, students of class 4. Today I am here with the first part of the explanation of the lesson 15, Sparrows Come Home. So in the previous class, in the previous video, I have given you the introduction to this lesson. Today we will have reading and the explanation of this lesson, the first part. Hope all of you have just went through that video and more or less you got an idea about what the lesson is all about. So today we'll carry on with the first part. Kindly take your book, page 118 and lesson 15. So we have based on the theme protecting nature with the topic Sparrows Come Home. Already I have explained to you what is our responsibility of saving the environment, and when we save our environment, naturally the environment saves us. So let us go ahead with the lesson. Please follow along with me. An animal or a plant that no longer exists on earth is said to be extinct. No longer existing. Extinct means no longer existing. This I had already explained to you in the last video. Around 65 million years ago, dinosaurs suddenly disappeared from the planet. So I already told you about this. This dinosaurs can be pronounced as dinosaurs or dinosaurs. Okay, any one of the dinosaurs or dinosaurs, anyone. Don't get confused with the pronunciation. So now I asked you, you also try to go through. If you can find something about it, you find out and just have an information about it. Now we'll have the reading and the explanation. World Sparrow Day is a day set apart each year to raise awareness of the threat that house sparrows face. So these are mainly of the house sparrows, where most of the houses, some of the houses, those who are love for the environment and its creatures, people try to keep at home, and they give food, though it is not going to be useful for us, but all the same people try to save it. So World Sparrow Day is a day set apart. This is not only in order to make us aware how this type of species are coming to an end. It is a threat for them because they are coming to an end, extinct. No longer they are not going to exist anymore if you are not going to take care. It encourages collective action to protect these birds from becoming extinct. So in order to avoid them from the wiping away completely from this earth, so we are asking collectively coming together and just have a discussion and encourage how we can protect this type of creatures or the birds in our on the earth. What are the dangers? Now, what are the dangers that this type of sparrows face? How can we protect them? So all these things we have to discuss, or we have to think more of that. We have to think and become aware how they are coming to an end. What is the reason? Read this story to learn how to do your part. So here what we have to do is after going through this lesson, you will come to know what part we can play from our part in order to save this type of species which is almost coming to an end. Now the conversation is between Shalini and Reena. Both of them are friends, and Reena has come to Shalini's home, and there they start the conversation about this particular topic, and then the story goes on. It is 20th March today, said Shalini, as she and Reena sat on the balcony of Shalini's house. So they have already, Reena has already reached Shalini's house, and they were having, so Shalini is just reminding Reena that today is the 20th March, and today some special is here. Let us see. Anything special about the date? So Reena is not at all aware. She is not at all aware what exactly this day is marked for. I know it's not your birthday, she added in jest. So in jokingly she said, I know it is not your birthday today, but so she was not having an idea. It's more important than that, replied Shalini smilingly. So, according to Shalini, said it is more important than my birthday. It is a very, very special day. 20th March is a date set apart to remind us of our promise to preserve that beautiful brown bird. So these are the beautiful brown bird is a sparrow. So she said this particular day is set apart only to make us to remind as well as to promise to preserve. Preserve means to protect that beautiful brown bird. Which brown bird? Asked Reena. Reena is not at all completely unaware of what exactly meaning of all these days. Shalini pointed at a tiny bird. So Shalini is already for environmental reasons living, and her family too. That's the reason she pointed out already there was what she had already started her protecting business over there. So Shalini pointed at a tiny bird. She pointed at a tiny bird with dull brown feathers hopping on the edge of a flower pot. So this is the balcony. Already you can see in the book a picture given, and you will see the flower pot and a tiny bird with a dull brown feather is hopping on the edge. Hopping means jumping here and there. Oh, what a pretty bird! What bird is this? Asked Reena. Now, Reena, she was very surprised to see the bird, but she was not aware what type of bird is that. See the difference between the interest of the people. One child is completely aware what is the day meant for all those, and one is not at all aware. It just like happens like to us. With eyes wide open. So when she said, she was very much curiosity also was there. At the same, she was surprised. So her eyes was wide open. This is a house sparrow. Now Shalini is like a teacher. She said, yes, this is a house sparrow. 20 March is celebrated annually as World Sparrow Day. So every year 20 March is celebrated as a World Sparrow Day. So she is making her aware. I have never seen this bird before, exclaimed Reena. Reena said, I have never ever seen this bird before at all. And she said that also, openly she said. Means she is not so much for those type of observing character, or whenever she, not that much love for the environment or the nature. The sparrow flitted about the hanging plants. Flitted means moved swiftly and lightly. The birds are very light. Where they can go anywhere, they can sit, nothing will get destroyed. So flitted means moved swiftly and lightly. Hanging plants, all the plants already you saw, the flower pot was there. It seemed to enjoy the newfound attention. Now the sparrow, this particular bird, understood something is talking about itself. So it was like a newfound attention means new, recently gained something talking about her. She understood. It understood. That just point, said Shalini. She said, yes, that just a point. When our parents and grandparents were children, sparrows were among the common house birds. So she said, now she tried to explain to her what is sparrow, how. She said, when our parents and grandparents, these birds were only just a common birds. And then asked Reena. Reena is very much interested, puzzled, confused. Now she is confused. Well, now they are endangered. Endangered means at risk. Now she says that time they were just common birds, but now they are endangered. They are at risk. Their life is at risk. That means if not protected, sparrows will soon be extinct. So she is telling they are so much at risk, and if we are not protected, if they are not protected, so they will come to an end, extinct. They will be no longer existing on this earth. And who would be responsible for this? So Shalini's question, who will be responsible if they are completely gone away from this earth? We, said Shalini. Shalini is a very mature girl. She understands. She said, we are the one who is responsible if at all they are come to an extent. Do you see those trees being cut down to make room for more apartments? Now she is giving the reason why, what can be the reason if they come to an end. She says, pointing out at them, do you see those trees being cut down to make room for apartments? Then bungalows are now being replaced by lofty buildings. No, nowadays tall buildings, apartments, all the trees are cutting away. So that is the main reason. Rooftops can hardly be seen on houses. Now no more rooftops, or a completely patched up or completely new style of way of preparing the buildings. And so it is difficult for the sparrows to find open areas to build nest. So according to the character of the sparrows, they cannot build any house in the open place. They need some exclusively some places to build their nest. Because of that, they are not able, because of the lofty building, apartments, bungalows, and no more rooftops of the houses, the sparrows are finding very, very difficult. She continued. Reena thought for a while and then said, but we can welcome sparrows wherever we live. So Reena said, a little while she thought and she said, but wherever we are there, we can welcome sparrows even where we live. Well said, Reena, exclaimed Shalini. Shalini liked what she said. We can place simple bird homes in convenient spots to attract sparrows. She said, yes, we can also, wherever we are living, we can also try to protect them. And how? We can place simple bird homes we can prepare and place it convenient, proper places where it is nicely, they can come and remain. Those convenient means you can like easily given a space. So spots to attract sparrows. So where the sparrowman sit, those type of places they can use it. So I'll stop here. Convenient spots to attract the sparrows. So they also need a familiar place or approachable place. They feel free to come. Those type of things are the convenient. So we'll stop here. We'll come with the next class. We'll have the second part of the explanation of this lesson. So what you have to do is please read the lesson many times. Try to understand and underline the word meanings and write down the underline the difficult words and write down the word meanings. And also you can try to prepare bird houses if you are able to do. Last year many of the students have done it. So as you get a time, you can also prepare the bird house after completing this lesson. Thank you.